Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to explain to you who the Image SEO King is. I've got a mastermind group and we're currently in a competition to find out who can rank #1 for Image SEO King. And obviously I'm going to win, but what is important to rank images online? Do you go for these images on your own website? Do you leverage the power of another platform? I'll tell you all of that kind of stuff in this video, and let's see who wins this Image SEO competition. So guys, you want to try and rank for Image SEO King. Now we can leverage platforms like Pinterest, for example, where we can go onto the image, we can put in a title, we can put in a description, and we can use the sheer power of Pinterest. Now, do we use force indexing tools? Of course we do. You want your images, especially when you're in competition with your fellow SEOs, we want to make sure that we submit, and I'm not going to show you exactly what the URLs are, but we submit to Omega Indexer to see if we can get indexed quickly. I have also tried to leverage the power of Twitter and many other websites. Now there is a whole bunch of websites out there that you can use, such as Gravatar, Behance, Skyrock, IMGUR, Flickr, LiveJournal, blah 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 blah. There's a whole bunch of different places that you can upload your images to and take advantage of the sheer power that these websites have. But what is truly important? Is image size important? Now Google and many others have done WebP compression studies, and it does appear that WebP compression is a lot smaller, or the images will result in being a lot smaller compared to JPEG. So do you really want to go down into the nitty-gritty of converting your images into WebP? Do you want to go into the nitty-gritty of adding alt text, titles, even your EXIF data? Now you can use plugins like Meta Image. Well, not plugins, it's for a Mac. It's an app for a Mac, sorry, and you can go in and you can play around with the EXIF data as well. Now something else that I think is really important that a lot of people don't do. Now I've got a good friend of mine who we've done some image SEO for, and we've done it for the hottest girl in Manchester, just for shits and giggles anyway, everyone, don't be offended. And it's my good friend Mr. James Dooley. Now there is a little Chrome extension here which is called SEO Meta in one click. Now we can see the title, the description, and everything else that he's used on here. We can see that he didn't change the file name. Now I think the file name is an important factor when it comes to being the Image SEO King. He hasn't done that. He's basically leveraged the Publitas.com platform. He has basically used a description. He's used the URL, which is keyword optimized, and he sent some links to it. That is what resulted. Well, I'm not saying, when I say he, it wasn't James Dooley, it was someone else that done that for a laugh. Now if we do Google that search term, you'll be able to see that it dominates the first 6 positions on the Google image search, and that was just a mess around, a test to see what worked. And obviously leveraging platforms is a great thing to do. Now as I say, you can use Pinterest and you can get the embed code for that, and you can embed that on websites like Money Robot or other Web 2.0s. Make sure that you do embed your images on other websites, leveraging the power of those platforms and linking back to to the original asset. But a lot of people say Image SEO can't be that easy. It is. Most people are lazy, so you can take full advantage of becoming the Image SEO King by simply doing the basics right. Alt text, file name, the URL, send some links to it. You might even want to try sending some links to it. Now, can Google spot text that's over those images as well? And we all know yes is the answer to that. Can you leverage that for your own benefit? Something for you guys to try. Do you want to use a 1% opacity or 0% opacity so that it's not visible to the human eye? That's entirely up to you. But if you truly want to be the Image SEO King, follow this video to see who won the competition.